Hey everyone, it's December, there's less daylight, it's getting cold, and it's time for another Humble Choice Bundle. This month, Humble are back to 12 games, so first up is Maneater. Dun, 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 dun. This is a really fun, silly game where you get to play a shark swimming around, generally causing mayhem. Once you cause enough havoc, you trigger a boss fight in the form of some shark hunters who come to stop your reign of terror.
Sharks.
As you can see, attacking boats and chomping divers is gory, messy and glorious. I'll be playing this some more this month. As it's also on Game Pass, I'm giving it away so you too can eat innocent people and become the terror of the deep. To win, either retweet the Twitter post with this video, which will be on my Twitter, @SlothrockUK, or subscribe and add a comment on here saying you'd like to win. And if you like this video, a cheeky little like wouldn't go amiss either, no pressure. Next up is Mordhau. This game is a bit confusing. There's a 15-minute tutorial to teach you the various moves and blocks, but as the game is multiplayer it's largely pointless as it can be quite tricky to block oncoming attacks once you factor in latency and being swarmed by 2 or 3 attackers at once. As it's multiplayer, it needs 40 to 50 people online to be enjoyable, and the people that are online have been playing for ages. They're already experts, so you'll basically be cannon fodder. There's some variation in the multiplayer modes at least, and the quick match I played was quite fun. Next is Endzone. This is an apocalyptic city builder. Your caravan sets up shop and you have to harvest resources and construct buildings in order to survive the harsh world around you. It's reminiscent of a number of games we've seen on Humble recently. We've had City Builder in the snow, City Builder on an alien world, and now we have Fallout meets SimCity. It'll be quite a good game for fans of city builders in general. The first of the 3 early access games this month is Beyond the Wire. This game is literally unplayable. I've almost no footage of it. The tutorial mode never actually starts after the initial countdown, and when joining multiplayer servers it just crashes. I had 2 crashes in the tutorial and 2 joining servers, so after about half an hour of attempting to play anything I just uninstalled it and got my 48 gig back. It's disappointing and it really gives early access a bad name. Partisans 1941 is really good. It's a stealth game where you play Russian trying to escape from a camp, avoiding capture and killing Nazis. The stealth and sneaking options are pretty good and easy to understand. It'll show a cone for where people are looking and it will give you icons to show you how alert to your presence someone is. It's really easy to get into and I'm probably going to revisit it during the holiday season. The Survivalists is a funky-looking block pixel adventure game set in the same world as the Escapist series of games. You start on an island and you have to harvest resources, build and craft items to help you survive, and usual open world type stuff. I'm only a little way in, but I've already found my first monkey assistant and built a few things. It's another game I'm probably going to stream this month. The graphics are cool and there's lots of stuff to investigate scattered all over this procedurally generated island. Next is sci-fi noir style adventure game Lacuna. After the initial tutorial and apocalyptic event, the game fast forwards 40 years and you proceed to unravel a number of mysteries including what happened 40 years previously. I'm really enjoying it so far and I'm definitely going back to it this month. 8 Doors is a Metroidvania action platformer, apparently based on Korean folktales. It's cute, but it feels a bit like a Wish.com version of Hollow Knight. It's okay, but I'm kind of bored by it already. Greak is a puzzle platformer where you play Greek looking for his 2 lost siblings. It has elements of Trine, as you get to use multiple characters to solve puzzles or trigger switches, but it didn't really hold my attention too much, though I'm not sure why. It certainly looks and plays well enough, I just didn't feel compelled to play it. Fling To The Finish is another early access title. It reminds me a little of Mount Your Friends. The game is more playable in multiplayer as 2 players will each control one of the 2 ball creatures tethered with a bungee. The idea is that players will verbally communicate what they're going to do or where to move to avoid traps and traverse the levels. In single player you control both balls using the thumbsticks, and it can get fiddly when they cross past each other. It's best played with multiple players and maybe one better suited to the Nintendo Switch. Tohu is a point-and-click adventure game where you guide a girl who can also turn into a robot through a bizarre world to solve puzzles and move through areas. I'm only a little way in, but I have no idea what's going on. I'll be playing it some more later this month, maybe also on Twitch, as I do quite like point and click adventures. Voidigo is the third and final early access game this month. Thankfully this game is pretty good. You get to go through rooms in each level to kill mobs and cleanse corruption beacons, which in turn makes a boss somewhere in the level vulnerable. You kill the boss and move on to the next level. It just goes to show that not all early access games are bad. If Humble picks them, it's a possibility. So that's it. Of the 12, I'm going to continue to play Maneater, Endzone, Lacuna, the Survivalists, Tohu and Voidigo, so 6 out of 12 is not bad at all for $12. As mentioned near the start, if you want to win Maneater, just follow on Twitter and retweet the Twitter post that links to this video, and it's worth a follow as I give away at least 4 games per week at the moment. For a second chance to win, add a comment to this video saying that you want to win Maneater and make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll draw a winner from all the entries next Friday. If you like this video, please consider clicking the like button. It would really help out with channel visibility and all that YouTube algorithm stuff. And if not, feel free to give me feedback on what you think I could improve. Thanks so much, and as ever, I hope you're all safe out there, and I'll see you on the next video.